Hello guys and welcome everyone, welcome to a little bit more racing on rFactor 2 today. Today we're gonna split things up. We are jumping into the Tatuus race first, so a daily beginner race to begin with, of course. And then we're gonna jump into the Porsche 992 Cup car around Lime Rock Park. I'm looking forward to race that machine somehow. Maybe, maybe not. I think it will be an interesting one, and I would assume proper driving could even enable some overtaking right there on that particular circuit. And then after those two races, we're going to swap systems. We go back to the actual live rFactor 2 main build, and we're going to enjoy low fuel motorsports. There was an Orica race yesterday with over 20 Oricas in the Sportscar Championship. It was like, what? Shame I didn't race that because there were a lot of points for grabs. But okay, yesterday was my day off, so to say. The missus has urged us to do a date night, which is fair enough. You know, I need to have a breathe every now and then anyway. So yeah, here we are, back on the system. I hope you guys will enjoy tonight's program. It will be roughly 4 hours of driving. Is it 4? Yeah, 4. 3 races, a little bit of practice here and there. I wanted to do some practice for the Porsche Cup car race earlier on, actually, but I failed doing so. So something... Oh, yeah, okay. I was about scared as something might have happened to the sound, but everything is good. Everything is fine. No. Don't do that in the qualifying. It gives you a bad rating, as you know. Hey, Carlos. I'm good. I'm alright. Thank you. But something seems a bit off there with... Aha. Yeah, for the Tatuus we want to have less steering lock for sure. Alright, here we go. I expected to make it plop soon and then cars are turning back. No gameplay can be seen, this is correct. What is... No gameplay can be seen. Bitchy. Flip on that camera. Thank you, Devon. Appreciate it. Oh yes, let me guess. Oh yeah, this is awesome. It is one of these... It is one of these moments where the camera just says, nope, you turned me on too late. I don't want now. I don't want. So try to deactivate. Activate. No. Okay. So then this is one of the occasions where stuff did not want to work in the first place anyway. So what I'm going to do, bear with me real quick. Turn this off again. Then at the back there is an extension or an HDMI. I reconnect these. Awesome. Then I flip on the switch. And then I do pepper spray. You got to be kidding me, right? Bear with me. So in the other news, if I deactivate the camera tool, then the Elgato indeed has no signal. So it's not an OBS issue. It is a pure camera related issue. Maybe reconnecting gets somewhere. So guys, you know what? What we're going to do, I think I need to restart this machine. Which means I will re-plan the stream in a minute. Or yeah, so I see whether a quick restart the machine is fixing it, guys. It's awesome. We love this. I have 4 minutes to do the job. Machine has 4 minutes to do what it's designed to do. We will see. Guys, I'll be right back. Thank you. Hello! Here we are again. This time with the camera. Okay. So that is how quickly a restart on this machine can be done. We're firing up the rFactor 2. I'm readjusting the camera because it's just that little bit off. Beautiful. I guess, I hope, we will see. We're gonna check this in a minute. So I guess no more warm-up for me then. I will jump straight into the race as soon as my RF2 gets lit up. I redo the stuff. So we need this. We needed the chat. Yeah, guys, I'm extremely sorry for that inconvenience. It's, you know, sometimes the devil in the technique is just striking. And you know that it is quite funny. It could be multiple occasions where this could have happened. And I'm like, okay, you know what, just delay the stream, we start a little bit later on whatsoever. But no, it was today where I finished work, I changed the clothes, got up into the rig, and stuff says, nope, not gonna work today. But here we are. So we fixed this one. Daily races we go. Registration opens after this one. You get 10 minutes for the Porsche. This will be hilarious. 159 people are registered to the race. So what I get is 7 minutes to warm up here. Hashtag, of course we can do it. But it's just not what I want to have. Anyway, it could be worse. It could be stuff not working at all. Thank you for letting me know this quickly that we haven't had any gameplay. I can see already a small adjustment is necessary. Kleines Stückchen noch perfect. Awesome. So, we are set. We should be set. I think we're set. Are we set? We will find out. 20 seconds until the race goes. You are doing 2 jobs, video production and sim driver. No. If you count video production as a second job, then I got 3. Just to scare you a little bit. Hey Dan. Okay, I only got a small mug of coffee right there, so we can join the server. Event is on the way. We are sitting in the second car, in the second, yeah, second car, number 2 car. Call it whatever you want. Danny Schubert, thank you. Hey Andy, how you doing? Hey Monza, thank you for joining, guys. Zach Doran, number 10, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the inconvenience again. All right. Yes, we're loading the server. Good job, Papa Fiducci. You will enjoy it. Atlanta Motorsportspark is a technical track. It is up and down. It's hidden apexes. You'll love it. No, you won't, I guess, but Well, we will talk after the race then, I guess. Alright, look at this. Everything is working so far. I am very happy about that. So, free practice is up. Got 6 minutes of free practice. When will the new online system be out of beta? So usually rFactor 2 has needed 3 to 4 weeks between a release candidate and the update to the actual live build. Whether that will be the case for the competition system as well, for rFactor 2 online, I don't know. Only they will know. And I guess it will depend on how quickly they be able to implement some stuff, to fix some stuff. Remember, we do not even have the career ladder yet, which will be a key part of the rFactor 2 online system. So I guess they will put more hours into bug fixes first, and more hours into development. So we will need to be patient, I'm afraid. I guess we will see. We will find out as soon as possible, I guess. But I can tell you, we will surely speed the process up if we keep grinding on the system, and if we keep racing the races despite beta. I think obviously the ratings are going to remain. So whatever is being achieved right now in the system is going to be in your profile. So despite it is still in beta, this is a real thing. So the ratings you're gonna do now is something you will find then in the public version at the end of the day as well. Load your brakes, thank you. Yes. So yeah, I think it's just extremely beneficial to test the system live. Devin, you enjoy the M2 races? That's awesome. I have to admit that I got a skill issue with the M2 car, for sure. I dislike the M2 car as much as you can probably dislike one of these Cup cars. So, we are a little faster on this lap for the moment. No grip yet here whatsoever. You see the track is completely green. Which is fine, it's good fun. It is actually a challenge when you then go into the qualifying trying to find the last thousandths of a second. And you have track evolution. Or 13.8 to beat. I think we're just around coming in for that. We have a purple S1, no good S2. Let's see how S3 is looking like. So yes, just sneaking ourselves into P1 here for the moment. Again, this is free practice, 2 minutes to go. So again, the schedule for tonight, we're going to do this beginner race as a beginning for a 4-hour stream. We're going to race the Tatuus around Atlanta Motorsportspark. Then we're jumping into the Porsche 992 Cup car around Lime Rock Park for an intermediate daily race, so the level that you need a safety rank silver for. And then we're going to change systems. We're going to go back to the full life build of rFactor 2, and we're going to enjoy low fuel motorsport, Sportscar Championship, LMP2 race, Road America. And I'm pretty sure some of you boys, you have seen that race 3 or 4 weeks back, 5 weeks back actually. I got an open invoice with Road America. I got open business, unfinished business, call it whatever you want. I'll need to make up for that disastrous appearance from last time. And again, yesterday there was a major race in the Sportscar Championship with over 21 LMP2s. That this were where the big points were handed out. So unless the race is going to be as big today, we're gonna have a hard time fishing for the points there. But okay, it is what it is. I haven't had the time yesterday, or I better say I was investing the time elsewise with the missus, which is important as well. I guess 100% team endurance will be seen, because remember, this is Studio 397 doing the work. Studio 397 is also doing the work for Le Mans Ultimate, and as we know, Le Mans Ultimate will be will be a carbon copy of the World Endurance Championship. And a key part of the World Endurance Championship is to have team races, endurance races. So I am 100% certain that this will be a feature on this race control system. I would not expect them to invent a system solely for rFactor 2. I think there is more to it. So yeah, that is my honest guess on this one. I really appreciate you guys' time, and I hope that you are already followed on Twitch and subscribed on the YouTube channel. And if you have not done that already, I would massively appreciate if you do so, to come back for more racing on rFactor 2. I also have a big schedule coming for the weekend, so you guys will be entertained and busy with us. So if you haven't done already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, please give the video a like, and please follow on Twitch. It would be massively appreciated. Regarding the schedule, there will be races tomorrow. Of course, some rFactor 2 online, maybe some low fuel motorsport, not sure about that yet. On Saturday we're gonna change to F1 23 because the content creator series is going into its second round for the Grand Prix del Emilia Romagna, the Imola Grand Prix, full distance race in F1 23. So that happens Saturday night at 7 PM. And on Sunday, I cannot express how happy I'm about to do the final FSR race of the season. And hopefully never ever drive this car again. So Formula Sim Racing, Sao Paulo Grand Prix, Brazilian Grand Prix, call it whatever you want. That is happening Sunday night. Streams will be scheduled, and I hope you guys will be on board. So, and now I stop the radioing and drive. Don't kill these cones, they will give you bad on the safety rating. So first lap is almost done. I expect the second lap to be quicker though, as these tires are literally not heating up at all. It was a kind of shabby lap, to be honest. So yes, I need to crank up the laps. Mitchie and the safety rating. Oh yes, safety rating is important, guys. It will be the foundation of every race that you do. So we're coming in half a second quicker. That's good. We have fuel for another lap. Here in corner, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm enjoying the spike of interest rFactor 2 experiences the same way. Because it's just so awesome to do racing. Ah, a couple of thousands missing still. We're working on that. I can't do these corners, it's so dumb. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh, Michi. Okay, let's move out. For one more fresh lap. So yes, I get one more chance. This is obviously awesome. I agree, Siren. Connor, I am looking forward to the full release of the system as well. I think it will have good content, it will have good races, it will have good opportunities, good fun. And I have to admit as well, the system is relatively stable, despite it being beta for sure. I haven't seen mass disconnected yet. I think there was one issue in one BTCC race, but apart from that everything is running butter smooth when it comes to the actual race servers. I know practice servers have been a bit of an issue, but at the end of the day it's still beta, you know, so I'm fine with that. Anyway, maximum focus. I need that 10th. It will be a close one for the pole, and I need to hope that no one is on a bigger flyer. I effed up the final turn a bit. It will be provisional pole for the moment, but will it be enough? P3 guy is just still coming. Pepper Prey! 7,000! Where's the Pituka? He's in the pits, P3. Oh, in the pits as well. Oh! It might be just pole by 7,000. Oh man, Mitchie. Where is the warm-up? Oh, so 16 minutes times 60, what a sweat. Divided by 73. 14 times. What do we do? 0.65. Yeah, so I'll just take 10 liters, be safe. Mamma mia. Hope I haven't celebrated too early. This guy is still on a lap. And he's coming with personal bests. Oh yeah, he effed it. I think. Oh. He was on a purple sector. Did the server just forward despite he was on a valid lap? Grizzly DC, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Sharon, these curbs are extremely slippery to me. But yes, I hear you. I hear you. Did I say fucking practice service, Andy? I don't think I did. It's Farhan, to me it is. I mean, yeah, you guys gonna be fed up with the practice service, I can imagine. I mean, to be entirely honest with you boys, we don't have the numbers that iRacing have right now. We do not have the dynamic server moving stuff that iRacing have right now. We have an iRacing type of competition system architecture, yes. And for that, I think it's really, really awesome. It works just as good as iRacing. And then to me, it comes down to the driving factor, where rFactor 2 is, for me personally, just way more enjoyable, way better sim. But obviously people might think elsewise. Anyway, that's just my thought. Kagan, thank you. It was an amazing move by RF, just way too late. Chris Wilson, thank you for the good lucks. I don't think it'd ever be too late for that. Yes, it could have been earlier. Anyway, guys, we go racing. Awesome stuff. P1. Now survive. Don't die. I say that and almost run wide. Let's go P1 by 10 seconds again. I don't think it's going to be that much of a margin, to be honest. Here in this... I'm not sure if I should call it a chicane or not. I'm kinda shitting myself, honestly. This is Atlanta Motorsports Park. Free DLC. Well, it's not DLC, it's a free content track. Raft is pulling the guys along. This is shit. Ah shit, I think I hit that flap. Shouldn't hit that flap. Can I gain a little bit more time? That would be good. Just getting out of that striking distance of the cars behind. Rui Nuez, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the rFactor 2 online beginner race in the Tatuus around Atlanta Motorsports Park. Cars good fun around here, to be fair. I agree with you, Jerome, so much. And as you say, Chess, TTV, it is important to get into a good rhythm, and it is so hard to do on this track, as it's quite technical. And then arguably on that note, the fixed setup doesn't necessarily help, right? Thing is, I'm also trying to somewhat feel this car, but I can't really feel it. Something is there that is kind of bugging me. As I'm, you know, I'm not really consistent with this machine somehow. Good evening, Retroquan. How you doing? So finally gapping the cars behind by a bit now. It takes a while to completely understand the track, yeah. I would even go that far and say I haven't completely understood the track yet at all. This is probably a valid accusation. Especially this turn, it seems like a complete mystery. Like carry the speed, not carry the speed, and you need to slip the rear in order to move around. So now I'm getting a bit under pressure again. This was probably one of the curbs that Sharon was referring to when saying you need to attack more of the curbs. So after the race we jumped straight to the practice server in hope that it would let me in. A practice server for the Porsche Cup car. Around the awesome Lime Rock Park. I think out of all the beginner series, or generally speaking the daily races, Lime Rock Park is surely one of my most unfavorite racetracks to drive on. You love Lime Rock? Nah. I don't. But it's probably your fault because you've chosen the car for GT Pro. And one just does not do... Well, you haven't been in the company at that time, I think, but... One does just not choose Lime Rock Park for GTE runners. Or GT3 runners. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a Monaco. Yeah, IMSA run there, and I don't know why they do. Isn't that one of the most boring races? Or let me rephrase that, one of the races with the most incidents? And safety cars and yellows and whatnot. Andrew McKinley, yes, 100%. You're currently experiencing rFactor 2 with the highest concurrent player numbers ever. Yes, there was a bigger peak 1.5 years ago, but I think currently we are averagely 1,200, 1,300 players every evening live here on the system. So yeah, it is extremely popular. Hashtag no, I'm not biased at all either. Because I got like 6,000 something hours on the game. Of course I'm not biased at all. How would you think? I don't know. F-22 balloon. I would love to know it too. So that I can get my setup shop prepared. Did you say Ferrari GT3 fixed? That would be awesome. I'd appreciate that. No setup needed, just drive. That's something I really appreciate about the beginners races. Fixed setups, just brake bias, skill driving, full send, that's it. Five minutes to go, 6 laps, we got fuel for 6, that's awesome. I was taking that corner in the wrong gear. It's a second gear corner. It's Andres in P4. Guys are more quack than I am at the minute. So I guess I need to put on some more pressure on myself. Well, I don't want to crash, of course, as you can imagine. It's not that urgent, but still, guys are quick. Ah, look at this. What the pace. We can now go into the 212 flat. Maybe second gear at the top as well. Guess that's a no. So Andy, do I get an alpha patch as well, or is that I have the streamer's patch, I guess? Devi, I don't know what it is, but lately, whenever you're here on the channel, you're just here trying to point out what massive issues rFactor 2 has. We're all aware of them, and yet the game gets better each and every day. So I would like to know what do you want rFactor 2 to do in order to recommend the game? rFactor 2 game currently can be recommended as much as never before, but it still seems not being enough. Domasia, no, I haven't covered the Kick streaming platform yet. Is it popular? I think I probably can easily edit on the restream key and get on there as well. So I have not much time. I get 8 minutes of practice for the Porsche Cup car at Lime Rock. Oh, I see some WTFing. Yeah, God knows what it would be if it would have been in better hands or whatnot, but I mean, at the end of the day, we need to be happy that it is in someone's hands regardless. Someone's still taking care about it. Could all be left for dead anyway. So I'm very happy that we have the guys around MSG on the plate. Alright, that's it. It's a P1. So we park the car so no one can plow into us. And then I want to go straight out of here. Not because I want to be disrespectful to anyone, but basically because I need to go over to the Porsche Cup car race in a matter of moments. So I click back to online, daily races, intermediate. First I need to register. Then I need to join the practice and pepper pray that the practice server wants to start. This would be awesome. El Morado Loco, thank you so much for joining. Domasia, if you could shoot me a message on my Discord channel, that would be appreciated. I would love to have a deeper look into the... Oh yes, look at this. Click to drive. So, and then... Am I going to do it? Am I going to test the system with Okay, before I celebrate getting into the server, which I probably won't at this stage. Doesn't look good. Jerome, are you racing with us in the Porsche car? The Porsche Cup car. Would be appreciated. And then, I don't know, who of you guys wants to go over with to the low fuel motorsport race then in a couple of moments in 1 hour time. Then I jump over to that. Okay, I click the cancel button. In the meanwhile, I need to get practice in, so instead of keep trying to dig into that, and yes, this is an apparent issue right now. I want to... Ah. Nope. Okay, so then we need to go all cars, all tracks. But Davey, you don't offend me, and you know I can stand the criticism, and this is absolutely fine if people are mourning about rFactor too. That's good. But maybe it's just a perception of my end, and I maybe need to apologize then. Because I felt you turned up here for the third or fourth time telling... Oh, damn it, what was the race on? Telling what kind of issues the game has, uphill chicane. And it is fine that you tell that, it is fair, this belongs on this channel for sure. But at the same time, I would appreciate if you... Like, you know, if I get the impression you don't like the game, fair. If you make the people aware that there are issues, fair. But if you come like every time and keep telling about the issues, then I'm questioning why are you actually watching, because if you just come to watch to trash over rFactor 2, then I don't want that. I don't like that. Okay, so there is an apparent issue with something, and I probably should have done what I'm doing now already. Just restart the game, get into it. Yeah, so rant mode off. It wasn't even a rant. I'm apologizing to you. I overreacted, but yeah. Just that you get maybe my my point, so to say, that you know what my impression was lately. Yes, so they keep constantly working on it, and yes, we see just live that rFactor 2 has still some issues, which is, yeah, sometimes hard to deal with. Sometimes I don't like it either. But I still love the sim, and this is what sim racing and rFactor 2 to me is about, just loving the sim, loving the driving, and I will keep using it until it's, I don't know, until it falls apart, whatever. Because, you know, I've tested a lot of other sims lately. I've done some iRacing, done some ACC. It's all fine. They are all enjoyable and rather not enjoyable. But at the end of the day, rFactor 2 to me is home. So that's it. Oh yeah, RacerCon. Of course, the front wheel driven special event is on with the BTCC cars. Yeah, that happens the same time. I forgot about that. Okay, so I can't join the practice. So I wonder whether I have an issue with the mod here. Let me see. Are we in? No. Can we go in? Yes. Can we join the practice? No. Okay, I'm registered. Whatever that means now. Single player, we're gonna have a look. Can I now? Perfect. So I go with the Porsche. Then it is Porsche GT3 Cup. Is it the 10 car that got my livery? beautiful, right? Yeah, okay, Devi. Like again, I didn't mean to offend you now in that regard. Carlos Salazar, thank you for your YouTube subscription. Sadly, I'm not able to read out Taiwanese description of Taiwanese names, but I appreciate that you accidentally saw my live stream and welcome you to it. Yeah, Devi, I hear you. I hear you very much. Okay, so what could go best with this track? And I think that is for Zandvoort. Zandvoort, I think, was a decent setup. Oh, yes, 100% FFB challenge. Thanks, but no thanks. Box. We're specifying the multiplier. Awesome. And I also put myself higher. These, great. So, I have 3 minutes. I will get 2 laps. Oops. Will be enough. Thank you so much there for your subscription. Really much appreciated. I hope you are fine with me not giving you the shout out with a name because I can't read your name. I'm so sorry. But I really appreciate that you are joining us from Asia in the early morning. Yes, race server starts in 2 minutes, so I get 1 out lap, 1 timed lap, and then I join the server and do 1 more laps. Have I already mentioned how much I love the sound of the Porsche Cup car on rFactor 2? Oh yeah, the downshift protection, I remember that. So 51s were asked to be done, I think. Oh, yeah. What is the countdown on the server saying? And am I on the registered names, guys? Can someone check this? Awesome. Copy. I'll just finish that 1 lap. It will be bad anyway. 51s are required. This is a 52, well, 51.8 or so I saw. Okay. Box. Swap the server. Well, go out of single player basically. Go online, daily races, intermediates, join the server. So, and now I'm looking forward to maybe at least on my own see my livery. Drive. Customize. I know that livery transfer is not an option in the game itself, but I wonder whether at least I'm be able to see it. Okay, I need to quickly go for the toilet in a moment. Be right back. Alright, so let's see where we are. It's just an 11 car split, and as I mentioned, this is most likely down to the people racing the BTCC race now, I guess. But nonetheless, I'm going to enjoy the Porsche race now. And yes, I can at least see my... Not to do that in the actual race. Or in the actual qualifying, so I need to do a proper parking, unparking thing here. Stakula, I have won the Tatuus, thankfully. So in this free practice session, I'm now evaluating the fuel that I need. And after the race, I'm going to go over to local Motorsports into the Sportscar Championship race. I'm registered for that one. I give myself 20 minutes of practice for Road America, and I hope to have a good race there as well. I don't know how many people are registered to that race. But yeah, we're going to have a busy evening, yeah. Ui, 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 ui. Ah. Yeah, riding these curbs indeed. I should have stayed in fourth. I think fifth. Ah! Yeah, it gives me a cut. I'm very sorry for the chat right now, guys. I can't really read out. The Cup car is too quick for the track to really read out the chat. Should have stayed in fourth again. There is a logo in the middle of the stream to hide some race information such as fuel, state of charge of a hybrid battery. Ow. Thankfully this doesn't count for the race yet. Okay, so we have a rough estimation of what's going to happen. 25 minutes times 60. I'm gonna go for a shot, of course, again. Nearly broke my foot trying to hit that brake. I would love to have a different pit box, to be honest. That is divided by... What are we doing? 51s. 51.5. There's 30 laps. Oh. 39 liters of fuel. Oh well. Well, someone did, I think, a 51.3. That should be doable on the quali. Understeer in 5th gear is just unbearable. It's just absolutely crazy. How to start this beast? Oh my god, I don't know how... I do not know how to start the car. No joke. So for the qualifying, I want to do a couple of laps after each other. It's non-private. Why is it not private? I'm so scared to be ran over here. Yes, because of exactly that. Noise at Almeida, I needed 7. Maybe 8. Yes, I tried virtual reality and I'm not... Well, from a sporting point of view, it's nonsense. Because you just take away some fixed variables, movement of objects and stuff that are important to my performance. Alright, here comes the qualifying. Mate. Let's see what is the first lap for us. This is the Porsche Cup car, not a normal GT3. Okay, one cooldown lap. Why is the comment surprising you in that regard? Yeah, personally, I don't know, like, I don't have the, like, being used to race on a monitor for ages is like, you take, I take visual references, like in a seating position when a specific cone is like passing this part of the car, let's say, this is my braking point then. In VR, I could move the head and then, you know, this object becomes dynamic. And it might not be in the same spot all the time, which is the issue that I'm experiencing. The 24,000s. I should be able to find them somewhere. if not in the final turn. Let's try this. No, it seems like I'm just not having the tire in the first run for it. Which is shit, because next lap is going to be the final attempt for us. Oh my god, so close to a cut. Damn it. I won't make another lap, I think. Or just super close. $20. I don't see me doing another lap here. Honestly, no more laps for me. So that's what I need to achieve on the gear. Copy. Oh, there, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Really much appreciated. Okay, so we got a race going. And I think it will be decided on the start. We're doing 30 laps, maybe 29. Yeah, the 31 would be. Take 40 liters. F this. We have a formation lap? No, right? A formation lap would be fine even. No, I can't show you the participation list in the game. Because I would need to leave the server for that. I'm not doing it. Yeah, in my case, VR would make me even slower, I guess. Yeah, like, guys, I'm not swallowing some pills against dizziness when there is an easy way to not get dizzy at all by not using VR. Exactly. Besides drugs fact, of course. Okay, so 40 liters of fuel. Got no idea with the tires really. Maybe the setup is also not perfect, but it's going to be fine. No. I'm just going to race. Dean Hart, thank you. Alright, so can we get this going? It's a begin formation lap. Oh boy. Now I might be effed with the fuel. Okay, and I also additionally I can't get the start going that I wanted to get going. So I'm just gonna get to the point where the gear slips. Yeah, I should read the settings tab, and I should know by now, obviously, the BTCC race was with the formation lap as well. So, good job, Michi, for not having a look. Oh my god. Okay, so I am experiencing some stuttering, so this moves. I will be fine, guys, with the fuel. So yeah, the shit thing is, I would have moved with the clutch thing that I wanted to do. Okay, and this is just what we do. Thank you, Debbie. What a jump around. Okay, this race will only be about capitalizing on a mistake. Rotation of the car is great though. So what I'm trying to do here is somehow keep my tires in check. And then wait till car ahead's tires maybe overheat or drop. Car behind is quicker, I guess, though. Of course I lock up the front right. It will be a move into the chicane, I'm afraid. Ah, too close. This is so shit when you just get sent over that curb. I would appreciate not to get touched though. Too far back. When I would need to get the rotation for the sprint up towards this spot, he's just placing his car. Oh, it's not about even placing the car. It's just this car is in a stupid spot for me, where I can't go for it. There is indeed no room for error at all. I'm not sure if it was entirely fair, but I felt I was far enough on the inside to go for it. The car rotates. Because no dirty air ahead. That's awesome. Car has no damage, which is good. Yeah, but pace-wise I should have enough to answer that off. Hopefully. A Porsche Cup car can also rotate if it's set up well and driven well. Arguably, maybe the dirty air thing is a bit of a special. But overall... I'm having a blast driving it, but I would appreciate to be out on a bigger track than Lime Rock, to be fair. That's for sure. Right now I'm just trying to manage. Cofino will be first on the leaderboard because he got pole with the fastest lap ever done on the service. You got to be kidding me. Seems like we need a tutorial to do sprint racing as well, understanding the flag rules. I mean, I don't get it, they should be aware. It's common sense, you know. Surely doesn't help me. Okay, 11 more minutes. 12 more minutes. You wouldn't be sniffing so hard if the back marker did apply the blue frags. So, in this type of situation, being a leader is the worst that you can have with the traffic ahead. Oh, what happened to Miguel? No way. I have massive flat spots. Oh no! My rears! I think you can filter some frequencies on the FFB, but you can't turn it off. So guys, if you appreciate this racing, then please have a follow on Twitch. Subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already, but most importantly, stay tuned because we're jumping into an LMP2 race. Multi-class kart racing is coming up. Sports Car Championship race. I know Andy Long will not like to hear that, but it is the reality. We're going to jump over to Low Fuel Motorsport for the Sports Car Championship race at 9 PM. Yesterday there were 21 LMP2s. I would love to have the same amount right now just to get the same amount of points for the championship, but yeah, it is what it is. Seems like Wednesday is like the high SOF race, if you want to call it. Carlos Orujo, thank you for the follow, and Chico Panic Racing, thank you for the follow as well. And there was another follow that I just couldn't read out yet. As I mentioned, this track is not really good for the chat and stuff. Hitayors, is that right? I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher names. Hitayrois, yes. Yeah, I'm sorry for butchering your name there, bud. But thank you so much for the follow. Tell you though, it is a challenge to not lose it here. Andreas, thank you. Have a good one. Bye bye. I need to catch them rear tires somehow. And I think Juan will be sitting there like, see, Michi, now I got the edge over you because of the way you've treated the tires. And you might just be right about that. Oh no, there he went dying. So 6.5 minutes. We need to get that home. And then I'm gonna try having a quick look back at the overtake. I want to calm down my mind to see whether it really is okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oof. Goodness me. This Wraith is a single death trap. Thank you, Devi, for letting me know. Yeah, I know. This guy is leaving the space. We love this. Thank you so much. You know what, guys? I'm carrying way too much fuel around with myself. But I would like to pick up on the comment that Danielle said. He's a bit right about this car being the best sim racing car, kind of. Because it notoriously understeers. And you have to move the weight over the car to get it rotate. It is a perfect school car for the so-called balancing the car with the pedals. It is awesomely taught by this car. Taught, not taught. Grammar mistake. 4 more laps. I don't like this at all. Of course. This might not end our race, but it will make it unmistakably harder. What have I seen? Now it's Reyes back in second. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys seen it all. I've seen it all as well. I want this race to end. 1 more minute. Oh no, my time is up. I don't want to see any more back markers ahead. There is another one. Poor Juan, he deserved second place. Yeah, it was a split second decision whether to go for the grass or... Oh, there is a dead tire. Can someone just press escape? It seems like we've not seen it all yet. Oh yeah, we're just carrying the car home. Thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel, Rhinus. Rhinus Race Room 66. Thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated the support there. As we want to make it to 8,000 subscribers overall by the end of the year. I know it's still early October, 3 months to go. Can we do it? If you guys want to see us grow, please have a subscription on the YouTube channel. Please have a follow on Twitch, and please have a get in there, Luis, or get in there, Michi, for a win. Was it dirty? Was it not? I guess we quickly check, because I'm interested to see that move. Iceman NL55, thank you so much for the follow. Probably need to... Took me long to make that move, actually. Here it is, though. Ooh, I think that is... Oh no, it's not that. Here it is. Oh, no touchy. I just almost lost it. Yeah, I consider that notch to be still within... Yes, I touched him slightly, but he didn't really get off the track. He lost the momentum, which why he loses another second, but another position. But I think the move itself is fine. Ah, oh, what a race though. Awesome. Am I maybe a little bit sore about the pole? I don't know. Maybe I come back for the practice servers afterwards. Anyway, we're gonna have a look at the ratings. We were expected to qualify in third and finish in third. We got no hits on the safety level. That's perfect. So we keep climbing. I love these stats. I would appreciate if we have a full, like full number of kilometers turned on the system. That's called. That would be amazing. Little Naidu, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. All right, so I think we're close to the promotion for Silver Rank 2. That's awesome. What we're going to do now, though, is we close rFactor 2 in the beta condition. Instead, we are going to go on the game, right-click, properties, betas, non-close, so we let the game update. And in the meanwhile, I try to do this smart. Can we do this smart? No, it's... yeah. Shenanigans with an ultra-wide. There we go. So, let's just leave it like this. Unless there is close to no people registered for this race. Oh, hello. Eight people. But... there was a software once where I could check around the screen to be like being centered and stuff, but I decided to not go for it. Anyway, this race is coming up. I'm going to join the practice server. So game shall be started. There we go. Yeah, sad, only 8 people. I guess the majority of drivers is right now sitting on the main system, like on the competition system. Maybe some people are still joining. It's still time for it. Anyway, we're starting this now and gonna get back to him. There was another notification, I think, wasn't it? Beast IT Games, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated and welcome to the stream here on the Twitch channel. All right, we click the drive button. We go to the Orica and the good old Bicolis car for Road America. Looking forward. And I know you guys will be looking forwards as well. All right, here we go then. Good old Familia Orca LMP2. Oh no, of course. No touchy of that curb, Mitchie. I should think about trying to make this a zero stop. After racing all these beginner cars, back in the LMP2 is like a complete culture shock. Is it just me, or is there like half of these boards on the left hand side missing? Yes, they did, Davey. They lost currently 60% of the player base, which is good and sad in a way. Good in a way as people are still the thrust into the rFactor 2 base game, going for the official stuff. Obviously, currently there is this rFactor 2 hype, of course. And then, sad in a way that LFM... I mean, it's going to be difficult to have both in coexistence. It will probably not work for either way. So, obviously it might be the case that LFM at some point just says, you know what, we're hosting service for the entire week and only twice a week they are full, so we just leave and ditch the project. Could happen. Personally, I hope it doesn't, because after all, I think if you combine these both two together in the current state, yes, you have BTCC and Porsche Cup in intermediate, and then you have one advanced race on rFactor 2, so six different types of racing and daily races. And then you get 3 or 4 additional series here in LFM, which is LMP2 and GTEs. And BTCCs and an NLS series, which is currently offering just, you know, an advanced level or an advanced selection of stuff to be raceable. At the same time, though, and I think this is where it comes to the issue, LFM is a third-party content, so it's not related to the rFactor 2 official race control system. Therefore, whatever progress you do here in LFM is not going to be transferred into your rFactor 2 meter, which basically gives yourself the decision what to focus on. Focus on LFM, focus on rFactor 2 online, do both at the same time, and good luck. So if I would have decided yesterday to go with the rFactor 2 online, and then I see, oh dear, you are missing out on a 30 people sports car championship split here, then, well, that's the wrong decision. Whereas in the same way, if both is running a high roller in both systems at the same time, you can't split yourself up anyway. So it is not easy, to say the least. Ah, damn it. Yeah, LFM is not native to the game UI either, that's true. Hey Reno. What do you mean you've tried them early this year? There was an update in March or so, before the GT Challenge started. Ah. What do you guys think will be the future with RF2 and LFM? Coexistence, yes, no? What do you think, which system will be dominant? Yeah. I hope the player base issue to somewhat vanish with the rFactor 2 online competition system, because it deserves a big push, to be fair, I think. Well, now you can ask the question whether rFactor 2 is trying to divide the player base. Personally, I don't think they do. I mean, of course, they keep developing the game, because let's face it, if rFactor 2 would have not brought this race control, you can arguably say that the game was kind of dead. Like, the diehard players and the leagues on it, yes. LFM on it, yes. But no fresh people with a flash, or were flushing into the system, you know. And I guess from that regard, it was absolutely vital for RF2 to bring the servers online. It was buggy, and then quickly it was dead as well, because there was no rating. Yes, you could race a little bit, but kind of your races were for nothing to a certain extent. And this time you get your stats, you get your ranks, and so on. Jasper, you got some news. Interesting, tell them. Awesome stuff, PC's on the way. I hope you will straight away install rFactor 2. So many people said that Forza Motorsport would be a really good game. But is it not? I wonder. I've obviously not touched it. Awesome, Jasper. Looking forward. Having you in the races. Smart decision, Jasper. I agree with that. Yeah, and I think, speaking about progression, that is something that you really can enjoy on both LFM and rFactor 2 online. Although I probably think that rFactor 2 will come around with official competitions and such. And that will give an additional boost for sure. Well, not just an additional boost, but that will give its existence a lot of relevance. And again, apart from some issues with the practice server that we're encountering right now, and I know Studio 397 is very unhappy with the practice server workings too. Apart from these two issues, the beta version of rFactor 2 is absolutely working flawless if you consider it being a beta. Yes, it's not perfect. Yes, it got one little glitch, but to me the issues are more back-end related, so showing different ratings or ranking results than it should be or whatever. You don't have an issue with racing, you don't have an issue with teleporting. I've never seen people disconnecting so far, apart from the BTCC race where I think the Cupra's disconnected. So I think that's awesome, really. I think that's going absolutely the right direction. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not happy. I feel slow. But it is what it is, and we are checking. I mean, wrong tab. Sorry about that. 12 people. 7 LMP2s. Should have perhaps raised something else. But okay, it is what it is. It is a strong SOF. It's going to be enjoyable. Server opens in a bit. The Spider-Man games. You want to play them as well? Disagreed. So, I see a couple of more opinions here. This is great. rFactor 2. So Kevin hopes that our race control takes off. Yes, I hope so too. You tried rFactor 2 for the first time and you're hooked. I love to hear that. Oh, and I love to hear that even more. Gladly stopped my iRacing sub for a while. The player base continues to grow. So you guys have heard it. If you haven't got your rFactor 2 yet, get in there, grab it, and go for it. Will be good fun. Yeah, Rhino, I know. It is arguably hard to set up. I get that. And this is why I did the rFactor 2 tutorial. So if you're new to rFactor 2 and if you're trying to get into it, check out my YouTube channel. You'll find a playlist with tutorials and hopefully useful videos that shall help you to guide through the system a bit more solidly. 4-hour peak on Steam, 1,400 drivers, and I think that is higher than anything that we've had in the last 6 days. So this is perfect. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got some flu or something coming in. Ah. Okay, I think we're about to set off for the quali now. Oh boy, Mitchie. All right. Qualifying, boys. 2 laps, maybe 3. Wait. There was a $67 for a lifetime license, I think. And some 20 something for a year or so. And it has come an awesome way ever since. I love absolutely where we are. And I hope they don't turn this into a iRacing subscription kind of thing. Same with LMU. Alright, qualifying. Push. Yeah, it was a lifetime fee, $67.99. That's what I paid back then for it. As you can see on my channel, I got some preview materials here and there. Nothing to be played on though. I think the original release date was end of the year or beginning next year. Not sure, I think there was some statement somewhere around it. But no updates on it. Yeah, I agree with the subscriptions. Subscribe to the gym, don't need to be subscribed to a racing game. And then I have the painful decision, my 2-year iRacing subscription runs out. And I already can smell the Black Friday offer. Sorry, I got confused there for a moment. I can already smell the Black Friday offer for for the 2-year subscription to be 25% off or so. And you'd be like, yeah, to make this just work out, you just go for it. But, I mean, thankfully by the beginning of January, I will be more aware on what to look out for. Debbie, I seen you have played rFactor 2 for not... Well, you have not played rFactor 2 for a while. rFactor 2 has a hybrid system since May, since June. BTCC cars got hybrid. Our FSR car got a hybrid. Formula E is fully electric, obviously. So there are hybrid systems in place here on rFactor 2. rFactor 2 is absolutely future-proof when it comes to the features. The only thing rFactor 2 to my end currently is missing are tire compounds, limited tire compounds for the weekend. So like you get 6 softs, 4 mediums and 2 hards or so. That is, I think, the only thing that's missing. You can argue whether ACC got this, but then I feel like ACC only has tire compounds in a number of sets available, not like different tire compounds in terms of grip and duration or durability. Hit the brake marker for the GTEs. Awesome. Well, rFactor 2 already got the Chevy DPI, the Funval hypercar, and I think some modding company also made a Porsche and a Glickenhaus. To me, the question is whether they get the hypercars from LMU. The same way. I think that would be the one that I'm interested in most. They did the Ferrari as well. Copy. Yeah, I haven't bought them, and the Acura as well. I see. On one hand, it would make total sense. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure they want to make LMU to be the endurance and WEC and hypercar and, you know, yeah, the endurance simulation for sure, I guess. Can I even have the chance? Yeah, I might just get a final lap in. Yeah. Only about just. Yeah, they need to sell the game after all, indeed. I probably guess they might bring these cars to rFactor 2 with a significant time lag. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, since they want to make that most likely being the endurance game to play at, I don't think they'll remove the content from RF2. But I'm pretty sure that they will focus RF2 to be a sprint sprint game only. Well, not only, but they will focus on sprint type of cars here. Formula Pro, maybe Formula 1, surely IndyCar, BTCC, these kind of stuff. But I can't wait for all the pet players on PlayStation to warn about how difficult LMU is going to be if its steering is also based on the rFactor 2 engine. Like, enjoy that. Yeah, but you know the pet players may want to go to esports as well, and in esports it's no assists for anyone, right? Aye, this corner. Damn it. Well, is a pole. Awesome. So we fuel up the car. Pick the tire. Select everything. And then I keep up on 30 seconds. Yes, the caddy is on WEC since this year. What? Night? I didn't know it was supposed to be a night race. All right. 45 minutes of racing are coming up. $45 times 60 divided by 104, 5, 6, 8 we do. 25 laps. I forgot about the fuel consumption. No. Attention grid. Okay, it is a night race. Well then. Could be worse. Rakusa, I guess the guys that are racing here are pretty familiar with the racing in these conditions. I would at least assume so. The good thing at this track is safety cars quack. Countless, thank you so much for your Prime subscription on Twitch. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you for the support. Ah, nose. Yep, Danielle, I noticed the same, but it's fine. At the end of the day, I hope the viewers will still appreciate what we're doing. On that note, where is Paolo? Is he coming back through the field? On that note, we will have more F1 23 coming up on Saturday. This is going to be an intense one for sure in the content creator series on F1 23, so looking forward to see you guys there this Saturday. What the hell have I done? Good job, Mitchie. You never slapped this hard on a race start. Oh well. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think they have messed with the weather yet. And I would probably expect the weather to only be a factor in the special events, if I remember correctly from the tutorial that I did, or from the info video that I did. Yeah, honestly, I think the daily races with the tattoos and the stuff is fine. I think that's good enough for the beginning. Ooh. I agree to a certain extent. To me, rFactor 2 was always like, you do this race, or I think about doing this race for the stream, or whatnot. I never considered it being actual gaming as such. But obviously a dream is coming true with this simply hop on and race with RF2 online for sure. Guy just drove into the rear of me. Not appreciated. So, how to keep you guys entertained? We can do a Q&A if you wish. Probably a bad idea, I get distracted and then crash or whatever, but it's fine. Just let me know what you guys want to know. Evo Flow, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate your time, appreciate your support. Evo Floripa, this is. Thank you. Much appreciated. Danielle, have you by chance seen how many people are doing the BTCC race currently? Three splits. So 90 people, yeah? Yeah, well, I mean, before checking in, you can see the number of participants, I think. 67 people, okay. How many people are doing the daily races then? Is that still close to 240 before the servers are crashing? Or is it generally a bit lower? Yeah, I appreciate that Andy is still around. I feared he turned off the stream the moment I left rFactor 2 online. Well, he may be a perfect person to ask indeed, and I'm pretty interested in to see whether we get an answer from him. I mean, Andy, put away that marketing answer, but LFM and RF2 online, how do you see the future of these both systems? I know that you hope that RF2 just blows up and gets 5,000, 6,000 players a day on the regular basis. Yeah, as an answer. I was expecting that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you focus just on the back end dev and design. This is... You'll take a lesson at Marcel Offermann's. This is basically saying something without saying anything. Awesome answer. Like it. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, for the future days, guys, we will come back to F123 this Saturday, as already mentioned. Content Creator Series on F123. We're in the McLaren at the Imola racetrack for a 100% race. That happens Saturday evening. On Sunday, then, Formula Sim Racing, the series final. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this season to be over. I hope for one final race without shenanigans. That said, I haven't done a single lap yet. I simply couldn't be arsed yet. We'll probably do something tomorrow. Speaking about tomorrow, more daily races again. Not quite decided yet in which direction I want to go. Probably again the Tatuus in Atlanta. That was fun. Radical at Zandvoort. That was fun. 10 splits of radicals, yeah. So, I think these beginner races currently, they are pretty popular. One, because majority of people are still on the bronze rank and can't do anything else, yes. But secondly, because they are extremely crowded and you don't need a setup, so no one is dealing with BTCC and Porsche, because for those you kind of need to have a setup. And then at the same time, BTCC and Porsche Cup races tend to have paid DLC content, although I'm not quite sure. Lime Rock Park and a Porsche Cup car might be free DLC, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Andy Long can tell me at least that, whether there's also at least one intermediate race that isn't free DLC. Hey Jerome. It is time to boycott VEC and Ellison to make him move over to LMU. Disagreed. It is certainly correct to finish the season on rFactor 2 no matter what. And for VEC 2024 we then decide whether LMU is fitting the needs of VEC or rather not. Danielle, what do you mean by we? I mean, I don't want to point out or pinpoint, but remember, when LMU comes out, it might have a lot of issues. Just because rFactor 2 is out for 10 years and still has a lot of issues. That said, I know the studio is working on it, but at the same time they are working under pressure and they will prioritize things. So if I would run a league, I'd rather go with a safe and system instead of taking something new that hypes up and then fails regardless. That said, what I would do if I would be Jimmy Ellison, I would run a little test season on LMU in the summer break between VEC 2023 and VEC 2024. I would go and do like, okay, we do 2 and 4 hours of this and that, like 3 or 4 races. No season, but test races, and so on. Andy, how long till AWS is applying more splits to the race service? Yeah, again, I'm not boycotting VEC for that. If Ellison decides to stay on rFactor 2 for whatever reason, I just follow that call. Otherwise, I guess someone needs to feel free to open its own VEC on LMU and see. So 27 more minutes. Jesus, this race feels endless. Feels like a 1 hour race instead of 45 minutes. Well guys, on that note, I would appreciate maybe if you give me a little bit more feedback on your streaming experience. What will you say? What will you get rid of on the screen? What would you like to be different? What are other areas that you think I could improve as a streamer? I would appreciate to have your feedback on that. If you have something in mind. Because I know at the same time as we're doing the kind of performance-based esport approach to the streams, I'm not that much of an entertainer. I'm very much aware of that. While occasionally I grab a spot of humor. But at the same time, I would appreciate if you guys have a little feedback on... It is crazy, really. I ran into another freaking cut track glitch. I hate it so much. Bloodstein, thank you for the follow and welcome. Oh, And there is something even more important I need to tell you. Guys, I'm going to be on vacation from next Monday onwards until Thursday in 2 weeks, so 10 days. 10 days, no live streams, couple of old videos on demand going to be put up, couple of shorts. You will understand. We all need our breaks. I'm going to Austria and to the mountains called the Zillertal. No Sim Expo indeed, yes. If going for Sim Expo I would have been gone tonight already. Yes, hiking, wellness, a little bit of sports, stuff like that. I have been to Croatia, yeah, but it was 20 years ago. Greetings to Costa Rica, thank you for joining us. How you doing, buddy? Mauricio, thank you for joining. Can't remember last time I had so much gap in a race for so long. It's somewhat satisfying as it is chilling. No big stress. At the same time though, this is extremely dangerous. And extremely... I'm not used to it anymore. Mauricio, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Yeah, and if you guys appreciate the stream likewise, please make sure that you're followed on Twitch and subscribed on the YouTube channel like Mauricio just did. Make sure to ring the bell to receive your notifications and give the video a like. And of course, if you're new to rFactor 2, if you're new to this type of format, then feel free to check out on our rFactor YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel there is playlists. You'll find a full set of useful tutorials to get into rFactor 2. Yes, we know it can be a bit of a pain to set the game up. It takes very long until you can just hop in and go. And the user friendliness is not the greatest on the game, let's say, and for that reason I went out for some tutorials, some useful tips. Domasia, I have not yet received the notification on it that you went in with a Prime sub or a Tier 1 sub. Let me see if Twitch, the actual Twitch stream office says something. No, the last subscription was soundless a couple of 25 minutes ago. Rokuza, you think my pace is quick? Or it seems like I'm gapping the people, but sadly, oh, well, what means sadly? I think I would need to be able to go even quicker when focusing, or when 100% pushing. I mean, it's not like I'm not focused. This is a perfect practice, by the way, to focus on the driving and still tell you guys the stories, keep an interaction with you. It's a great mental game to play with yourself. The more you're able to do these kind of interactions with the chat while racing, while keeping sharp, the more of confidence you have in the car, and also the more you're minimizing the capacity the actual driving takes on your overall capacity. Rokuzai, it's like half of our team, absolutely the same. when they hear the rattling of my steering wheel, they'll be like, Itchy, can you please put on push to talk? Like, copy, I'm going for it. It's something that you really need to get used to, yeah. Bloodstein, as Rakuzai says, it's free content. That's correct. It doesn't, however, come with the game. So what you need to do is when you buy rFactor 2, you need to get on to the rFactor 2 workshop on Steam, and you need to subscribe to the free content. So you need to subscribe to the Tatuus, you need to subscribe to Zandvoort, to the Radical, but those are all free DLC contents that you can subscribe to on the rFactor 2 webshop. So, long story short, the game doesn't come per default with these contents, however you can easily subscribe to them in the workshop without paying additional money. Unless at Andy Long you have those contents also available in your in-game storage, but I don't think you do, right? Okay, then obviously that is a feature I can't know because I have literally every content available for the game. Yeah, I was asking whether if people are not yet subscribed to the free contents like Zandvoort, like the Radical, like Tatuus, whether they need to manually go to the web shop and do so, or whether they can do that via in-game. Andy, what is doing with it when it's free content and non-paid? Yeah, I don't know, that was an off track. Well, the track is not optimized for the new system, but whatever. Yes, Bloodstein, that is valid for every free content. The paid and the DLC, the paid DLC content, obviously, you always require to buy that to use it, whether that is single player or multiplayer. Andy, I have a top tip for you right there if you're fed up with the ads on Twitch. I can't do anything against them. But if you're fed up with the ads on Twitch, become a Prime subscriber on the Twitch channel or a Tier 1 subscriber on the Twitch channel, just like Rakuzai got it. Much appreciated. That not only supports me as a streamer, but also gets you free, well, no advertising, you know. And custom emotes. So Rakuzai, welcome to the Prime member club and to the Prime subscription club. Much appreciated. I think same goes for YouTube if you become a member there, if I remember correctly. Members of the channel should not get any adverts played anyway. Good boy, Rakuzai. Much appreciated. Yeah, those advertisings can be penetrating. I'm literally raging all the time when I watch a streamer randomly to get these ads all the time, but that's what it is, right? I'm playing the same game. Good date. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I mean, it's a smart business model on Twitch and YouTube. Just penetrate the viewer so long until you get fed up with it and be like, okay, just take the money, but don't show me any further ads. Especially since most of the ads are just absolute painkillers. Completely slid off the apex there. What's my favorite car and track combo? Certainly Formula Pro car. Not FSR car, Formula Pro car. And with that, I enjoyed Singapore, despite it is not an official Studio 397 track. But that was awesome. I enjoy Spa with that machine. I guess Bahrain and Formula Pro goes well together. It's a shame that you guys can't use Silverstone anymore because of the licensing issue. Absolute shame. Yeah, speaking about VEC, we only have 4 hours of Bahrain, which is an absolute shame. I would love that to be a 12 hours of Bahrain or so. Oh, mate, no, mate! Don't do this! We need tutorials for the endurance racing. Because they were on Drive to Survive. Well, I can name this stream Drive to Survive as well and put Silverstone on it. Sadly won't have the same media impact, I'm afraid, but I mean, it would be a nice try, right? Alright, box. Box, fuel for 10 seconds. Medusa HC, thank you so much for a tier 1 subscription for 2 months. Really appreciate it. You're welcome. Thank you, man. Have you been around us? In the Porsche race? Ah, yeah, I saw that name somewhere. Where did you end up? You happy with P7? Or was it a rough one? Ah. Okay, P5 is good. It's okay. That's great. We want to have happy drivers. Of course, if something happens, there's always going to be a sad one. Unlucky. Can't be everybody's darling, or in other news, can't be everybody's happy race, right? Yeah, the Porsche needs some tire management, especially on a track like this. The rear left's consistently overheated on my end. So especially in the last 5 to 10 minutes, I had to conserve the rear left a lot, trying not to slide the rear too much. How do you like the Porsche Cup though? Ah, and the BTCC. Yeah, I'm thinking about BTCC as well. I'm not sure how popular it is. It's a bit of a shame that I missed yesterday's high roller here in the Sportscar Championship. That race would have been very good for points and ELO. Andy Long, do you also plan to make a list to see other drivers and their ratings and stuff? Or is that all just completely hidden, so you're only gonna see a kind of ranking when you go in to sign up for a race? How do you guys plan doing that? The race control website, is that available already? What will be the features of the website web page? I verified my email way too long ago to actually remember. Is it already live and usable? Okay. What, like, will I also be able to access the web page and like check the schedules of races and stuff? Oh yeah, a schedule would be amazing, because sometimes I'm sitting in my midday break at work and be like, what could be the races that I'm going to do tonight on the system? In which order I do them. Do you lengthen the sign up to more than 30 minutes or 1 hour actually? I think this would be really good. So, final lap. And just to give you guys an idea, what we could do if we had to push all the way. We're coming in for fastest lap right now. By another 2/10. That's fine, Andy. What is awesome to hear that you guys plan to maybe do some changes or allow some earlier sign-ups. Especially it would be great if you can only sign up to the next race coming, but maybe other races planned in the evening. That would be amazing. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. That's gonna do it for tonight. I really appreciate your time, really appreciate your support and your views. So if you appreciated the stream, please give it a like on YouTube, follow up on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel, come back for more racing. Again, tomorrow there will be some streaming on rFactor 2 online only. We're gonna go for more daily races, and on Saturday F1 23 is on with the F1 Content Creator Series. Sunday Formula Sim Racing, final race, the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Gonna do some work for that. Not look just as bad, just a little bad, not just as bad. Yeah, and then another stream on Monday, and then vacation for 10 days. So that is the plan till the end, or till next week, Tuesday. So, we can leave the race. I don't even know, I think I get a couple of 60, 70 points. Probably way not enough to get our hands on good points and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. I really appreciate your time. Hope that you have enjoyed it. And yeah, see you there next time. We're gonna now go over with a raid, of course. So I think, is Hayden Gillis live? Is he live on Twitch with F123 doing some practice? No, he's not. Shame. So, work the space with some F1 Manager. It's a bit of different type of content, but you will enjoy that for sure, as you guys are racing enthusiasts just like me. So guys, thank you so much. Have a good time, everyone. See you and goodbye.